ask me, why do I feel so called to go to these certain places on the earth, places where I have no connection, places that aren't even part of my bloodline? Why do I feel so called to go to these different places? Why? Many people assume it's just past lives. Past lives. We know that time is a spiral, not a line. We know, don't we, that experience moves on a web, spiraling through dimensional layers, through timelines, and therefore we touch places that we have touched before. It is easiest to think of this mystery in terms of past lifetimes, and so we will embrace that metaphor. Yes, darling. Your soul, has lived in various places, not even just this dimension, but in other dimensions as well. Yes, darling, your soul has experienced different experiments in different times, different bodies, different placements, different genders, different ages, different epochs. And yes, darling, there have been many more histories and worlds, even on this dimension, than your history is aware of just yet. Wait, and more will be revealed as it is being revealed. The experiment here on Earth has been in effect for much longer than you probably realize. And yes, your soul has played in these places. And yes, your soul is also part of a larger group, you might say. More like a mass of souls. So you can remember lifetimes that others within your group have experienced. You can remember lifetimes that your ancestors of blood have experienced. You can remember from both sides all of these lifetimes. You can remember what it was like to be a guide, an angel. You can remember what it is to have clarity after you die and laugh and celebrate even the things that in lifetime you thought were failures, to laugh and celebrate the wisdom accrued. Yes, you can remember this, and you will more and more. Yes, sometimes when you are called to go to another place, you are called because there is some part of your wisdom that happened there and you want to revisit it. You want to harvest even more in the current timeline to utilize for your work in this life. Yes. Also, some of you are weavers on the grid. Imagine power places, powerful places. Now, every place has power, but some places move in power, like a vortex, like a spinning emergence from the earth. All traditions have known this. This is not new news. Some of you who are here to do some weaving will feel called to go to places that have this sort of spinning emergence, this emergent quality of energy, of whatever type of energy. Because you are to breathe that energy into your body and carry it to another place, like a pollinator, like a bee, like a butterfly. You weave the energies from place to place. Some of you are true explorers of the grid, and from place to place you take the energies and seed them and pollinate them. Allow yourself to do this. I can hear you asking, well, but it's complicated and it's expensive and I don't have the opportunity. Yes, I hear you. Have you noticed that when it's important for you to go to a place, somehow there's a way to do it? Be not afraid to ask your guides, your help, your team to open doors of possibility and opportunity for you if you know you are to go. Believe it and see yourself there. Also, if it is not easeful or a choice to go with your feet on the land, go in your dreams. Because the only restrictions on your power to touch energies in different places come from your own mind. So if you release the restrictions and know that in your dream, your spirit can travel and receive and taste and touch that energy, then you can. You can. You do. And yes, sometimes you are called back to places of your soul's greatest learning. Some of the most ancient and powerful mystery school places are opening in new ways, in ways that they couldn't during the last epoch of patriarchal experimentation. Because if we had allowed them to be fully open during that time, we might have messed up the experiment. Well, now the patriarchal experiment is in demolition phase. And so as it is falling apart, the old areas that are balanced, these are our mystery school places on the planet. And there are many. And each one of us has our own attraction and connection to different places. This one with her connection in the south of France. Yes, the same as the Magdalene walked, not because it is only the place of the Magdalene, but because it has a sacred place. It has been sacred place for a long time. It's what drew the sacred ones there. And yes, Egypt, still the great library of knowing, held in the stones themselves, embedded in the stones themselves and activated with sound. Yes, Egypt, as it is now known. And down into the dark, spicy soil that is now South Africa. This place where the Garden of Eden still beats, her heart beating in the wildlands even as they are diminished. Yes, there are many places. There are many places. In the Hawaiian Islands, those that still erupt with the passion of the divine feminine, with this force of fierce knowing, with the heat of activated desire. Yes, so many places that are sacred. This is just a few because we feel them here. But what are yours? What are your sacred places that keep calling you back? That keep calling to your imagination and your heart? That awaken your spirit? Of course, go there with honor and reverence of those who hold the mysteries now. But also remember that you held the mysteries as they were before. Yes. Arrive with humility and protocol to honor those who hold it now. And remember inside yourself, you do not have to become a preacher or an owner of these mysteries. Let them blossom in your own heart, in your own way. There's no need to feed a superficial romantic notion of ownership or of specialness, for these places belong to all. These places and these mysteries belong to all. And it is the older mysteries that are opening up underneath the newer structures and the newer religions and the newer dominations. It is the older mysteries that were available to all, that still are, that are emerging like springs, coming up under that which has covered them, sometimes with respect and sometimes with domination and persecution and desecration. The covers are crumbling and the sources are rising again. Yes, walk these lands with respect for those who hold them now, because the gateway to touch the power that is rising again is a combination of the current guardian's permission and the right timing of your soul and the welcome of the spirits of the land. As in all things, approach lands with your intention and devotion for the highest good. Approach these lands with honor, with protocol to the guardians who are alive now, that hold the sacred ways and the gateways, and approach them with a humble request and perhaps a gift to the land itself and the spirits of the land, asking your own permission to arrive in this place, to witness and experience all dimensions of this land, to be of service to the highest good, to be welcomed into the team of this place. Do not show up with control and the domineering, greedy spirit of a colonizer. Because if you do, you are playing the old game that is now finished, and your connection will be demolished, just as that game is now being demolished. You are enough, and you are welcome. All places are accessible with your feet, with your heart, and in your dreams. Follow your knowing and stay humble and soft in your devotion, and the connection will feed you